Hey, welcome back. Let's get started with a new one. Ace of the Golden Idol. I've heard good things. I don't know anything about it. Have a look in the settings. Music, effects volume, language, brightness, controller layout. We don't need any of that. What the hell? They've got... There's more than one game. There's Golden Idol Mysteries, Spider of Lanka, and Lemurian Empire. I guess we're going with the normal one first. We can't even unlock the other ones. Chapter 1. Okay. Prologue. An abrupt termination of contract. How to play. Study the environment to infer what has happened. Important information can be gathered from documents. Gather phrases from evidence and documents. Phrases, I see. Assign gathered phrases to the correct slots in the thinking panels. Thinking panels. Complete the scroll to finish the scenario. Filling additional panels is optional, but will help you solve the main scroll. Hey, Patch Robot, I had a blast playing this with my siblings. I've heard good things about it, so I'm looking forward to it. I love mysteries and puzzles and stuff like that, so let's see what it's like. Take your time to study the environment carefully. Focus on the evidence before you. Even when facing great challenges, there is no need for guesswork. You can access hints if you get stuck. A bit quiet compared to the game. I can fix that. And things are a bit quiet in general. I can fix that as well. Up, maybe around there. There. Yeah, let's see how we go with that. The game, I think, is on max volume already. I see. This is hints, I guess, and that's menu. Reset current scenario. So I guess we just click on these things here. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. We have these extra things. A pipe. A dagger. January 15th, 1742. Both parties agreed to these terms with the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Dr. Esquire, Oberon Geller and Albert Clouds. Oh, Dr. Oberon Geller and Esquire Albert Clouds. It has a question mark on it. Oh, I see. We click on these to get these terms. Gotcha. Got some things here. Tobacco. A tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. I see how it's going. A bag of medicinal instruments and some medicine. A golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. They're definitely the chunky click sounds. So, I see what we're getting at. So, this is what this guy has on him. He has a pipe, and we can see that in here, he has a tobacco pouch, and we have 2/3 of the treasure. So, we can infer that this is Albert Cloudsley, and this is the other guy, Oberon Geller. Doctor. He's a doctor. So he has a scalpel. Got all these. We have a map. Horn of Finger. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Horn, Finger. Ruins of Xenopolis. Horn of Thumb. Bay of Shadows. And a medicine bottle. I see. And we've found all the clues then. The scroll is not filled in. So, Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the something of something on Monkey Paw Island. What's this here? Oh, this is all the things we have. That's the terms. And so we've got 11 of 11. We've found them all. So now we just need to work out where on the island we are. We have the map. Camp in something of something. But we're on the coast, so we're not in... So we're not in the ruins. And we can see there is these two islands off the coast here. So we are in the Horn of Thumb. Camp in the Horn of Thumb. Oh, it's optional, I see. Oh, these are the optional ones. I see it. And it tells you if you get it right as well. Oh, not Cloudsley, Albert Cloudsley. In the Horn of Thumb. I see how it goes. Scroll has been fulfilled. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner, Albert Cloudsley Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. And we can return. That's all there is to be done here. And then we'll turn to scenario selection. Okay. Chapter 1. Complications in the family. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Okay, so I'm getting the sense of the game here. It's all about piecing together what has happened from the scenes here. We have a golden statue. Got something weird stuff in the back there. We have a dead body here. Who's been added to the thinking panel? Man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. Head wound. Ring with a ruby. Yeah, the statue is... So, I guess maybe this is the titular golden idol? I don't know. It's got like a USB port in the back here or something. What do we got here? Henry Clover, lead poisoning. So this book has been recently accessed. So we can probably infer that that's what he's dead from, maybe? Well, he's got a head wound, so maybe not. A tall, rickety ladder. Right. And we've got blood all along the floor here as well. What's this? August 23rd. The calendar? Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. August 22nd. 1786. 12 o'clock. Woke up. A beautiful day. 12:30. Washed and dressed in my dining attire. 14. So at 2 p.m. Had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. 4 p.m. Changed to my hunting attire. 5 o'clock. Rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. 6 o'clock. Changed to my researching attire. 7 o'clock. Changed to my dining attire. He's doing like 1, 2... He changes clothes like 4 times a day. Had a tasty beef loin for supper, and then at 10:30, filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for research. Well, it's clearly not the... Clearly the middle of the day now. So it's probably the next day. So it's probably not the 23rd, it's probably the 24th. Who has been added to the thinking panel? We got the jacket here. This jacket then. This is probably... It's a white coat, so it's probably his researching attire. Right? It's got stuff in the pocket here, but I can't tell what it is. Who has been added to the thing? Another guy. I guess this must be his dining attire then. What have we got here? A horse is running in the yard. A yacht is slowly floating in the river. We don't have all the terms yet. Here we go. Woodshire, Pro Tower, Blackfield. Well, we have a look, a view over a lake here. And the only lake is alongside this here. We have all the terms now. These are the empty slots. I see. Dining attire. What did he say? Researching and hunting. Maybe this? Yeah. So it tells you if you got it correct. It doesn't, you don't have to assume. So he died in his hunting attire, which means he must have died, I guess, at some point between, if it's seeming he does the same thing each day, dies between sometime between 4 and 6. What's the other one here? Bastion Cloudsley. Right, he has a head wound. For sure. He's got blood tracked all along here as well. What is it? We've got Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of... It must be Blackfield. Lord of Blackfield. The cause of death was a something which occurred when he fell from a something. Right. From a... I guess it could be horse? It doesn't make sense for it to be the ladder, I don't think. Because he's tracked blood all up and down the room here. Cause of death was a head wound, which occurred when he fell from a horse. No, not a head horse. Head wound occurred while he was hunting. There we go. The Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off, and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Easy enough. What's this now? The funeral. The horse is saddled, yeah, I guess that... It is, I guess they make sure to capture all the details like that. His funeral. And we got the Angel of Death here. So far, I'm assuming it's going to get more challenging. What the hell is this? Oh, it's the cutscene, I see. The dramatic departure of an outsider. Oh, I see. Who has been added to the thinking panel? A scorched horsebrush, a scorched knife. Spare me, devil. I was simply following orders. Astonishing Monkey Man, property of Pear Brothers. Knife. What the blazes? This... okay. August Jockey Club Derby. Race 3, win Raging Sultan. Place, show, wager. £35. All the same to you, I'll take my leave. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. The sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol. Aha. A ring with a ruby. So I guess this is... The fact that he has the ring, I guess, means this is the Cloudsley. £1, 2 shillings, and 2 pence. Aha. And he's got the... He's got the glyphs for the freezing spell. And it's got a little lever here. Interesting. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Tobacco pouch labeled Ash Blair. Saddlebag. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We visit my nephew, C. 2 shillings and a penny, a dagger. Stable rota for Adams and James. Horse grooming. Stable cleaning. So they rotate and then they get Sundays off. What an unexpected turn of events. An embroidered handkerchief. Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Gorin is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I'm sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. I'm guessing this is a letter to this guy. Stiletto Blade. Lord Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament. Then we have like Trogdor the Burninator here. Oh, we have stuff in here as well. 26 things to check out. Oh, you still got more stuff here. £3 and 3 shillings. Fat Lord, Pair Twins. Graffiti with the words Fat Lord and Pair Twins. So A and J are the Pair Twins. Batley, Cloudsley, and Cubert. These must be the noble families, and these are their sigils. My apologies, he can be so buddier sometimes. That is. 6 rings with various stones. £4. Shamal Bat. In Hassana Batiste. Fan. Ornamented Qatar Blade. Nicholas Maker, attorney. I'd not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I'm appalled. Another ring with a ruby. Let's see. 2 shillings and 3 pence. Reading of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsey, SC. Rose Cubert. Edmund Cloudsey, oldest. I see it. Estate. Batley. Peter Batley. Willard Wright, associate. 4 inheritors, all present. What do we have here? Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsey. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shirk from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Okay, and then we have... This is a chopped up letter. I, Sebastian Clousey of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and sound and disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of my last will and testament. My dear brother Edmund. Dear brother Edmund. What are these other people? We met so rarely after you left for the colonies, therefore I bequeath to you land and a Blackfield Manor. Okay, so we're going to have to work out how the will is being distributed here. Bequeath to you my something savings, the Blackfield Manor house, come home and establish a museum, my life and accomplishments. This one. Dear Peter Batley, we have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we'll be forced to take the matter into our own hands. Debt currently stands at £255. Blackguard and Buck loans. August Jockey Derby Club. 6. Wager is £50. Bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorisms to provide the direction in your life which you so clearly lack. Dear Willard Wright, dear Rose Cubert, I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath to you the notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. Okay, we've got all the clues. My late sister, your mother... My late sister, your mother, I see. That was... the... Where was the family tree? There it is. So, you like... So, Peter Batley is that one. Addressed to the... Batley. We had these. We could see more of them. Dear Brother Edmund. But right, Rose Cubert. Better use than mere politics. Well, we had, like Edmunds Cloudesley is the politician. He's the oldest. So this is probably addressed to Edmund. We met so rarely after you left for the colonies. I beat my savings land in the Blackfield Manor house, come home and establish a museum of my accomplishments. Keep forgetting where the family tree is. Rose Cubert and Willard Wright are the other two. We don't know Willard Wright's relationship yet. What are these other ones here? Oh, and these where we have to put these together. This is the lawyer, Thomas Maker. What was the name again? Nicholas Maker, not Thomas. Nicholas Maker. Now... Tobacco. Saddlebag. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We get to visit my nephew, Edmund Cloudesley. So this is one of the... This is going to be one of the pair twins. We have the sketch of them here as well. A and J. We have the sigil of the house. So this is the Batley house. Oh, this woman has... She has Indian stuff on her, and we saw... We met so rarely after you left for the colonies, so she's probably the one from the colonies, which makes her Rose Cubert. I guess there's no other person she could be, really. The only female list among the inheritors. Rose Cubert. So there's the lawyer, there'll be the 4 inheritors. There are 2 stable hands, and then there's one other person we don't know. Scorched horsebrush and a knife. He's got the... So this is probably the other stable hand, right? This is probably the other pair brother. Yeah. That's the guy who's being destroyed. So this is the guy who was bequeathed the golden idol. Right, and she was Rose Cubert, which means that by process of elimination, this is Willard Wright, which means this is Willard Wright. He's got a brush on him. And so... What day is it today? September 7th, 1786. Doesn't help on what day it is unless we actually Google it. Ah, we have the cross here as well, I say, to show that they're deceased. That lord. Family Devil, property of Pear Brothers. Oh no, this is the Pear guy. This is someone else. And see his knife has an A on it, so this must be the A Pear brother. These guys are the Pear brothers. Adam Pear and James Pear. You can't see the names. Can't see the initial on the knife on this guy. He has the brush on him. Astonishing monkey man. Okay. So, who is this guy here? Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. So this is Edmund's carriage guy. And we saw the recommendation around here somewhere, right? One of these guys had a... There we go, David Gorin. Dear Edmund. So this is David Gorin. Which means this is Edmund Cloudsley. And so by process of elimination, this guy must be Peter Batley. Go. Something was something. Was what? Receive something in Bastian Cloudsley's. Suddenly, Pear. What was it again? James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. Someone was upset too. Taking the notes. Going to leave the finished published under both our names. Something to take the such and such from. We've got more than one. Right, so Peter Batley is in debt. Got his debt now. And he's been gambling on horse races as well. So, I would say... And he didn't receive anything, right? Yeah, the collection of the aphorisms. So, I'm gonna go Peter Batley. Where is it? I'm blind, where is it? Where's Batley? There it is. No, goddamn. I can just click. I don't have to drag, I can just click. Peter Batley was upset to receive aphorisms in Sebastian Cloudsley's will and ordered Oh, he's gonna. So he's ordering his stable hands. Adam Pear and James Pear to take the probably idol from Willard Wright. 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. Oh, I saw. No, Adam Pear. There we go. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. On discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. The idol has magic powers, we see. It's cool, there's like multiple ways you can arrive at the conclusions. Still a question. Oh, I didn't get all these. There we go. What's this? Getting stuck and working through the solution is at the heart of this game. Before you resort to hints. Have you made a typo? Have you exhausted all the evidence? Have you re-examined your access hints? You don't need hints. No. Hinting is shameful. Chapter 2. Cursed Inheritance. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. We have a window with some kind of guy here. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Piece of stale bread. Old rusty half of shears. Can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. We got footsteps leading away. There's an empty bed, not warm. Trapdoor in the ceiling. Picture of flowers. The door does not open. You go down there. The door does not open. Revenge. R is written in blood on the wall. Yellow and flowers. Door. Man is not breathing. A walking cane and a ring with a ruby. I wonder if it's the same ring. My dear Maurice. The watch is ticking. So it's probably the correct time. 2:25. Music box. A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud Beastmaster, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10, and I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken, proud beast initiate. So, our departed brother's send-off. So is this Willard Wright, and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will? So the golden idol, he means. So this must be Willard Wright, and he was part of this brotherhood, the Proud Beasts. Send this letter tomorrow, September 10. I hope it will reach you without delay. So today must be September 9, I guess. Already it is midnight. I'll retire to bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken, Proud Beast initiate. Oh, there's more here. Morris. 2:25 in the morning. Alarm, alarm, a break-in. Watchman number 2, Henry Parker. Watchman's lantern. Watchman's spear. Shards of glass lay in the mud. Oh, but it has Maurice on it. So this guy must probably Maurice. Revenge RR. Down here. At the Little Mermaid Inn, Amazing Evans' musical. on September 9. Events shall commence circa 11 p.m. Okay. But Robert Redruth, escaped convict. This is probably the guy who did the murder here. I'm guessing this is Maurice. And this is Henry Parker. Add. Oh, this is Green Browse, 4 gallons of wine, 3 gallons of wine, 1 gallon of wine. Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. Kitchen knife. Partially peeled lemon. Dear Oscar Boyton, it's come to our attention that a good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those that want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you're willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. A ring of various keys. I'm going to put this down as Oscar for now. Design. Dandelion Room. Willard Wright. And the Forget-Me-Not Room. Ash Blair. One night. This is the Dandelion Room. So, it is Willard Wright. It must be. Not Maurice. And this is Ash Blair, perhaps. There's another set of footprints here too. Robert Redruth. So Ash Blair is probably one of these guys right here. You have Blair as well. Yes. Door to the street that is shut with a latch. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. A Navaja folding blade, a key, and a violin. So we have the performers. Amazing Evans's musical book. So whoever this is Evans. Who is this? Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? He has 7 pence, he has a key, he has a hand of cards, and he has a small sword. The fact that he has a key makes me think that he's probably has one of the rooms, but we'll see. What have we got here? Who's been added to the thinking panel? This is a score for a game. Oh, I see. There's 2 people in each room. Maybe? So is M.E. Morris Evans? No one else with the name M here, so that must be... He must be in this room as well. And there's a jacket here as well on the bed. Okay, who's this? Just to deal the next one, it's all luck anyway. Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late, the client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive, do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. 3. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. He has a key. He has a hand of cards. He has 3 shillings, 2 pence, and he has a dagger. AGWWME, and then AG JB OB. OB is Oscar, I guess. Oscar Boyton. This must be scores. Yeah, because in each case it adds up to 0. 4 minus 8. And then this is how, over the course of several games. So it ends up everyone, WW has everything. Morris has nothing. He says, I'll never gamble with something so dear to me again. So Morris lost everything. And this must be Willard Wright. Oh, I see what's happened. Willard Wright has won Morris's pocket watch in the poker game. So that's why he has it up here. AG. Who do we have? Ash. No? Hang on, we haven't looked at everyone yet. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. And a cards, 2 shillings and 4 pence. He... to Annie. You're like a beautiful rose. For you, I'll take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. The piglet full of love. A stiletto blade. Alright. We have all the clues now. So, this has to be Annie. Ash Blair. That man have that I lack. So this is the current game going on. AG, JB, and AB. Guy only has 7 pence. I'm guessing he's Ash Blair. Green Brioche. Ash Blair. John. So, John? Oh no, so this guy must be John then. Because he's saying, what does that man have that I lacked? Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and retired upstairs. So this must be John here. So this must be Ash Blair. John Brioche, I guess. Which means must be his wife, Annie Brioche. Two of your slots are incorrect. But really makes sense for her to be losing, though. I can't make sense of the score sheet. Green. Who here is green? AG. So we have Ash Blair. We have AG, Willard Wright, and Maurice Evans. And then we have AG and JB, OB, who is Oscar Boyton. So we have John Briage and Annie Briage. So this must be AG. Where did we see the name? Ash Blair. I guess Ash Blair is a pseudonym used by this guy? Maybe Ash Blair isn't here. And this... We have AG. Something green. Annie Briage, John Briage. He's not Ash Blair. He must be something green. I don't know we've seen the other name yet. But we've seen all the names, right? Got 26 out of 26. What could his name isn't Ash Green, and there's no other A. We have, and he's here as well, AG, JB, John Briage, I suppose. Briage and Blair. Maybe they're not married? Maybe it's... No, Ash Blair is one of them. Maybe it's Annie Green and Ash Blair. There we go. I assumed they were married, but guess not. Oh, and here we have the poker game. So we've already worked this out. This is... No. Annie Green, Willard Wright, and Morris Evans. Where is he? There it is. And then we have Annie Green, John Briage, and Oscar Boyton. Annie just is smoking these guys. Well, sort of. And then Annie Green, John Briage, and Ash Blair. Yep. Let's see. Okay. Robert Redrith got into Willard. Where's the Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor? I'm guessing. Came in through here. Got in through this window. And then... Or he came in through this window, maybe. And then went up in here, killed him, and then escaped through this window. Through the trapdoor, while... Something, something, and something, something. While Annie Green... While Annie Green and John Briage and Ash, Blair were playing cards with louder music. A fight ensued upstairs and... Oh no, got into someone's room through the trapdoor. And Willard Wright stabbed with a shears. Not correctly. Trapdoor. Walking cane. He's only got half the shears. Did he get into Ash Blair's room? No? Maybe he got into Willard Wright's room through the window. Through the window? No, not through the door, through the window. Stabbed with a shears doesn't really make sense. With a knife. We don't see the murder weapon here. This must be what the golden idol was inside of. Got into Willard Wright's. Because it doesn't look like he entered through here, right? Unless he came up and then went up a ladder or something. There is another set of footprints here, though, but it looks like he's gone out and then gone around the back. Annie Green and John Briage and Ash Blair playing cards. Oh, it's so we have to know when he got stabbed. I see. So I think this is actually right. But it's while while other people were playing cards. So like we're seeing the aftermath here and now... So maybe if we go for the previous game... Well, Annie Briage and John Briage and... You say Oscar Wheaton. No? The phrasing doesn't make sense for it to be shears, because it doesn't make sense for it to be with a shears. Get into... No. Clearly, whatever it is, we've got it wrong. We can't see... I mean, just based on the wound, it looks like a knife. It looks like a dagger or a knife. Or it could be shears as well, I don't fucking know. Robert Redruth got into Willard Wright's room through the window. Annie Green and John Brioche now spoiled playing cards without music. A fight ensued upstairs, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a dagger. Willard Wright is obviously the one who got stabbed. Robert Redruth is obviously the one who did the stabbing. Like, I mean, I guess that he couldn't come through here. This door is closed. This window is closed from the inside. So I think he had to have come in through here, through the window. After midnight. Kitchen knife. The door to the street is shut with a latch, so he couldn't have come in through there. So he had to have come in through the... I don't know, man. It feels like it's all correct. I don't know what I'm missing here. Unless this isn't Robert Redruth. I don't know who else it could be, though. Everyone else is accounted for. When we actually do know it is Robert Redruth. We say... We've seen that his is accounted for. And everyone else is accounted for. No, I don't need any hints just yet. I have to assume that the order of the names doesn't matter. It would be ridiculous if it did. But the only thing... I mean, the only thing that it could be is if it was during Oscar's game. But that's not correct either, apparently. Well, we found all the clues, so there's nothing... No extra pieces that we're overlooking, but there's some connection that I'm not seeing. And it is Willard Wright's room. That's the Dandelion room. He can't have gotten in any other way except through the window. Through the window, playing cards with loud music. What could be wrong about this? Like, I'm not seeing... Like, besides the murder weapon, which I think is shears, but could easily be a knife or a dagger or any of these, really. I'm assuming it's shears because that's what he's got up, what Redruth has on him. Where did that blasted boy go? I will come by in 3 days. So this is referring to an event that's happening after this, because this is September 10th. We're on the evening of September 9th, after midnight, so morning of September 10th. So this is before this takes place. Could we... It wouldn't be so crazy as to say it's actually Oscar Boyton's room because he owns the pub, right? That would be ridiculous. It's his room. It's Willard's room. The alternative is he got in. The alternative is that he, like, came in and got a room, and then came in through the trapdoor. Like, it was through the trapdoor. And then he escaped through the window. But it wouldn't make sense. He wouldn't need to have... Like, if he was inside the room, he wouldn't need to break the window to open the door. So he wouldn't need to break the window to open it. He could have just opened it from the inside, but he broke it, so he got in through this way. So, like, Robert Reddish got into Willard Wright's room through the window. That has to be correct, right? And then Annie Green and John Briage and Ash Blair were playing cards with loud music. That has to be right as well, right? Can't be this game, because Willard was in this game. Like, unless he got into the room before, like, while Willard was downstairs and then waited for him up here, but that doesn't really make much sense. Like, if he got into the room earlier in time and then stayed hidden until Willard came up and then attacked him when he came in the room. That would be the only other possibility. So if we said it was while they were playing cards and Morris Evans. Oh, White Willard Wright. And Morris Evans. Okay. What I miss? We've got all the clues. There's just some connection that I'm not seeing. But we can zoom in as well. on the clues. At least we can't zoom in on the actual screen. What's this part? There's something here that's been scratched out or erased or something. What is it about this that could possibly be wrong is the thing. Like, Robert Redruth got into Willard Wright's room. That's through the window. That's clearly what has to have happened here, right? The door doesn't open. Can't have got in through the door. Stale bread. Got all the identities correct as well. Like, even if he came in and then hid in the attic until Willard came up, it doesn't really make sense to say that he got in through the trapdoor in that case, because he still came in through the window. A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. He had enough time to write revenge on the wall. This must have been what he was keeping the idol in. He wrote the letter, he went to bed, and then Redruth came in through the window. While the people below were playing cards, and he got stabbed. Probably with shears, but potentially with something else. Like, we don't know for sure that it was shears. The game said that you don't have to make assumptions. This store window is still closed though, and there's no evidence of break-in. Like, I don't know, Ash Blair's room? That's still wrong. Annie Green, John Breyage, and Ash Blair. The hints are not enough. You can reveal mistakes in the phrases you selected. I see. I don't want to use hints. Like, it could have potentially happened during this game as well. But we've already tried that combination. And that doesn't work either. Can't have got into the door. The door is closed. Willard Wright's room. I don't see it. I don't see what I'm missing. And let's go. Alarm, like... Revenge RR. You'd think it means Robert Redruth, but at the same time... Would he even know who Robert Redruth is? Maybe he's talking about someone else. Can't be this guy, surely, right? There's no evidence that he could have done it. What's with this other set of footprints here? This is weird as well. We're assuming that Robert Redruth did it, but... It's not necessarily the case, right? I mean, he's written RR, sure. But I never noticed those other footprints, but I know what's up in retrospect. Thanks for pointing that out. Man, I don't know what's going on. Fuck. Like, we're assuming Robert Redford did it because he's written RR, and because he's, like, one of the only people here. Like, we only have 8 people to choose from, minus the guy who got killed. So, like, technically one of these other guys could have done it too, maybe? And he's written RR for some other reason? Like... Like, maybe he was conversing with Robert or something like that. He's written this note for Robert? I don't know. Send this letter tomorrow. We'll be out today. Already is midnight. We're tired a bit. So then it would be like, which of these other guys did it? They would have had to go up. I don't know. Like, maybe Ash Blair did it. Maybe Ash Blair came up and went in through the trapdoor and killed him. Even though, like, he wasn't in the game with... Like, he was only in the game with these two. The woman and Maurice, who is downstairs, who's been performing since 11. Like, Ash Blair could have come up and killed him, or something. Why? But then it's like, why would he write RR? Maybe you'd write it for something else, and then... But then Ash would have had no reason to come in... Like, why is the window broken open then? Ash has been here since evening, it seems. What's this? As an agent of our trading company, have to reflect its values to the port. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. As in, we mustn't reveal our names. Client leaves the port on the 10th. You're sending the letter tomorrow on the 10th. But this reads like a secret, you know, assassination plot letter, right? Be persuasive, don't take no for an answer, we must get it. So, it could have been... And Ash wasn't there for the second game, he's only here in the third game. So it could have been... Ash came in through the trapdoor, killed him, and maybe Ash wrote this? Maybe Ash wrote Revenge. And then he handed the idol off to this guy. He said, deliver, once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. So he took it and then delivered it, so he no longer has it. If Robert had taken it, he would... If Robert had taken the idol, he would have it, right? Okay. I'm starting to see what's going on here now. While this guy, and this guy were playing, Ash was upstairs. He went in, came here, stabbed Willard to death. And then maybe he wrote this note, maybe to avoid implicating himself. Like he wrote he wrote RR to implicate this guy. And then, I don't know, maybe he handed it off to this guy. Or he broke out. Why would he need to break out, though? He could have opened it from this way. Anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter, but we can say Ash Blair got into Willard's right room through the trapdoor while stabbed him with a dagger. There we go. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important, but when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up, and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Makes sense. So he wrote it to frame. This was actually written by Ash. And then maybe, I guess, he broke the window to make it seem like... Ah, right. Well, yeah, Robert kind of written on the wall, but my initial assumption was that Willard wrote this, right? That's what it's... He's made it set up to look like Willard wrote this. To implicate Robert Redford, or whatever his name was. To frame him. Redruth. He's made it set up so that Willard wrote this to implicate Robert Redford. Ash Blair has killed him and then used Willard's blood to write this. To make it look like Willard wrote it, right? So, my assumption was that Willard had written it. But Ash has written it to implicate Robert. And then I guess... He handed off the idol to someone. Maybe not this guy? Like, this could be from anyone. You can lie low for a couple of days. And so, Ash Blair, before he went back downstairs, has... Based on the note, deliver it immediately with the servant boy. And this guy is saying, where did that boy go? And we know that the pub is being used as a place to exchange contraband. So maybe the servant boy, or like this guy's servant, is the one who he handed off the idol to, who is not in this scene. And he's the one who has the idol, or who has handed it off to someone, and Robert is not here at all. So, oh, I see. That's probably what the second set of footprints is, right? He's, Ash has gone back to his room, and he's given the idol out to the servant boy out the window, who has then gone off, right? And perhaps he's broken the window to make it look like there was a break-in, but there wasn't actually a break-in. That's the theory I'm going with. That's just some assumptions, but that seems like what they're trying to go with. Chapter 2. What's this next one? Cursed in... Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. Aye, a deranged convict did him in. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I will make it worth your while. I see. And then we have chapter 5 here, or the 5th scene. The intoxicating dinner party. So, the scenes are getting much harder. Who have we got here? Sure are fine coats. Little Pip. Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. Oh, right, Ash Blair. Oh. Because Ash Blair was written on the tobacco pouch in the scene... in the second scene where the guy's getting exploded. So Ash Blair is a pseudonym. He's taken it from the tobacco brand. I'll pay you when I'm back, David. And an expensive cigar. Overcoat and a hat. Overcoat and a hat. More cigars. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. So we skipped forward to March of the next year, I guess? I can't remember what the year was in the... I think it was... Hang on. What year are we here? I guess it doesn't say. This is your father. I'm certain you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. Your father to dinner on April 8th at Iron Manor. So that's probably now. That's why her coat is here. Dear Mary, here is something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight the tiger and win. Peter Batley, March 5th. So this is the box of cigars, and he's got the cigar. He's probably taken it. Little Pip. A tiger with a mane. It looks like he's got one of those powdered wigs on. Oh. A syringe with some liquid left in it. I have to go to the toilet. Sorry. I'll be right back. In a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Got that? So, got coats. We've got people somewhere for a dinner party, maybe? We don't know yet. I'm sure we'll find out as we go. And we've got some syringe with a liquid left in it. Let's see what's over here. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied, and that Brian served everything as instructed. Simple key. And then some other kind of key. The dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Ms. Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. Of course, I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume that you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. Another key. Dear Ada, I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations, and you'll be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. Empty slots. So this is the room layout. So, this is Ada, and this is Sia. What we got here? To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. One of these is Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast, no heavy food for dinner. You're responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Mr. Walker. I'm to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker. I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. NB. David Gorin's job requires that he may arrive or leave during the night. No complaining about this. David Gorin is the carriage driver. So, and we've got Edmund Cloudsley. So this must be Edmund Cloudsley's estate. Okay, so she's doing the cleaning. So this must be Mrs. Baker. And she's doing the cooking. So she must be Mrs. Smith. Wine. Full and sealed bottles with red liquid labeled wine. It's only labeled wine. We don't know what it contains. Only that it contains a red liquid. A full and sealed bottle with amber liquid labeled brandy. And here we have the pantry. 3 loaves of bread, some lemons, basket of potatoes, sack of flour, pair of opaque bottles labeled water, cut vegetables, a big piece of meat. Got another key. It's like an old orangey key in this little heart-shaped padlock. And she has this big key here. Since she's the cook, I'm guessing her key goes in here. This goes to that part there. This is the key to the pantry. What do we have here? This looks like the servants' quarters. Stack of candles. April 7. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I have loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I'll strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Ortius, the wise slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. £1 and 2 shillings, and ink pot. We have paint, a sealed pot labelled print paint, and down with parasites. Too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat. We got a socialist in training here. So, Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. So I'm guessing this is Mrs. Smith's room since she's got the Loyal Service Award. And Lucia. So that's the kitchen. So this is Lucia's room. And then we have, what do we have here? Monkey Man 1 versus Striped Dark Hand. Monkey Man 2. What are we looking at here? This is something stored in the crawl space here. Like a mallet or something. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. These look like they're lockpicking tools. And things that have been stolen, maybe? And since we've got this, like, pulp literature here, this looks like something that Little Pit might have stored here. What have we got in here? Set of lockpicks. Just straight up lockpicks. Tobacco pouch labeled Ash Blair Finest Tobacco. A pistol, a dagger. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. So, door is locked. This must be David's room. David Goran. Carriage driver. And these again. It looks like these are meant to be like lockpicks or copies of keys. Like this is a blank key, and then this is the copy made of what looks like this, which I'm guessing is pantry key, but might not be. It looks like it's been hung here. We've got a pretty big... got a lot of stuff to cover here. Oh god, that's a lot. Let's check here first. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. A pair of tweed dolls and a bottle of pink liquid, partially empty. These all look like servants' quarters. And the actual estate owner's quarters are probably in another part of the house. Oh, someone's dead. Another locked door. What have we got here? 4 shillings. I'll not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Mademoiselle, the laceless count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania. So this is the scandalous literature that they're talking about within 7. So this must be, and a knife. So this must be Lucia's room. Lucia... oh, not Lucia, Ada's room. Wait, hang on. This is Smith. And that's Lucia. Reading that scandalous novel. Okay, so maybe... I think this is Lucia's room. Which means that this isn't Lucia's room. Which means that someone else has worked longer than Lucia. Mr. Walker, maybe? Or it could be Ada. She does mention time has come to ask for a raise in salaries after all the years. It could be more than 3, probably. What have we got here? Got another locked door. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. Stack of candles. 3 shillings and 2 pence. Inkpot. Raulo Cthulhu Starchild. Wise Slave. This is the person who is... This is the servant who doesn't like nobles. What do we got over here then? Platonello, the ideal republic, visions of a utopia with order and structure. It sounds like a parody of one of Plato's works. Abram Anderton, Secret Codes. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this simple example. Money as denominator of value has evolved a lot and changed a lot. Still in savory hands, it is a powerful tool. Money has changed hands. Maybe that's to do with this, to take the fourth one from every row. That might later. We've got a safe here. The idol is there in the safe. And we've got another safe here. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. Sealed bottle labeled opium. 2 sealed bottles of cloudy liquid labeled peptic tonic. And we have a desk. Mrs. Baker, starting date 1787, August 1st. Position housemaid, yearly wage £9. I wonder how much £9 in 1987 money is today. Or 1787, rather, not 1987. $17.87. So that's this year, right? We're in 1780. Yeah, we're in 1788. So she started last year. And we're in March, I think. March 1788. Yeah, here we go. And then we got an earlier date, February 10th. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to make any monetary responsibility. Excuse me. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Sincerely, Rose Cubit. Dear Edmund, and we have March 6th. Another... This is late the following month. I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you're having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Really Rose cute. We have a waste paper bin as well. Oh goodness, there's a lot of letters. Well, well, Edmund. April 2nd. So this must be very recent. We're in April now. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Final Vanguard. I'm guessing this is the servant who's in the bottom room. Who has the revolutionist literature. Edmund Cloudsley. Once more, January. Once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. The Brotherhood of Masks. So Edmund is the one who must have got the golden idol stolen from Willard Wright. That's why he has it. Yeah. And now the Brotherhood is... The Brotherhood is coming after him. Dear Uncle, I hear you're interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me £300. It is small change to you, and I am desperately in need of it at present. If you've got yearly wages of £9, £300 must be like $1 million. More, maybe. Okay. Let's get to work here. We have another... We've got the seating arrangement. A salad, untouched. We had the mention of the vegetarian below. A full glass of cloudy liquid, untouched. A partially empty glass of clear liquid. Good old Peter. The gambling guy. Partially empty glass of cloudy liquid. Partially empty glass of red liquid. Partially eaten piece of roast. Partially eaten salad. Partially eaten salad. Partially empty glass of yellow liquid. Partially eaten piece of roast. Partially empty glass of red. Partially empty glass of amber. Partially empty glass of red. Partially eaten salad. Partially smoked cigar. This is horrible. An embroidered handkerchief. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. An embroidered handkerchief with EC on it, so... Edmund and Cloudsley. I recognize him from the previous thing anyway. Aha. Here's the key that was taken... That, like, we have the copies of. And there's the heart key, so this must open the thing downstairs. Which one is it? This one. This is the liquor cabinet. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. £4 and a shilling. Lady is not breathing and her face is blotched. A fan, rings with the various gemstones, and £4. This is the woman we saw in the previous one, right? This is Rose Kubert. Or Rachel Kubert, or whatever her name was. Rose. We had mention of her somewhere in here. Yeah. You had a dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. So this must be Mary. Where have we got? Mary. And I guess this is probably Lothar, but let's finish up here. You killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. This is Peter. £2, a fork, a pack of cards. Peter Batley. Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. This must be the servant, Mr. Walker. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better. £1 shilling. Got the liquor cabinet key, and he has the safe key. The blue... Or this key. The key to this safe with the medicine in it. Here's the small key to his quarters. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner, and I will slip you a shilling, Peter. So, this is Walker. Means Walker is here. Which means that Ada Baker is up here. I don't think we know his first name yet. What do you have here? Water, a roast, a salad bowl, brandy, a half-full carafe of amber liquid labeled brandy, red wine, an almost full carafe of yellow liquid containing lemons. We have lemonade. A half-empty bottle of cloudy liquid labeled peptic tonic. Partially empty glass of yellow liquid. Partially salad. I'm guessing the lemonade was for the city and grab me a batch of tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I am back, David. David Gorin, yes. A syringe as well. Dear Miss Richards. Very rich. So this must be Lothar. Lothar Richards. And Brian Walker? There we go. Brian is the only name we hadn't used. I don't remember where we saw the name Brian, though. Mary's coat. Scars. Coat and hat. Overcoat and hat. Must be roses. And I don't know the difference between these yet. Oh, this is a room. I see. Little Pip. So Pip is a servant, not a member of the family. I see. I thought he was like the Lord's son or something, but he's a servant, I guess, and this is his room. He's making copies of the keys. And Walker. Little Pip. Correct. It's been tied from this part of the room. So I guess maybe Mrs. Baker is being used? Or her room, she's doing like handing off the keys? Or maybe Pip is. Pip is getting into her room somehow, perhaps. Fourth one from every row. What does that mean? We've got everyone sorted out. Okay, Walker. David Gorinshov made a arrive overnight during the night. What's this lady says? Church money. Doesn't give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you. That's scandalous. Finish the rule that the staff members work till this gets to the bottom room. A knife. The party will take place everything's being well noon. Prepare as to ball. April 8th, so that's today. Young Ms. Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. So Richards is one of these two with only... Oh, there's three with only salad. Cloudy liquid untouched. Peptic tonic. We say consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating. So this must be... He's the only one who has the... And he's said to abstain from drinking alcohol as well, and he's the only one advised abstaining from alcohol. So he's the only one who doesn't have any alcohol, so this is... And it's the head of the table, so... this is Edmund's place. Empty glass of yellow liquid. And a cigar. Well, I have to assume that the lady is not drinking cigars. It's not smoking cigars, rather. So I'm going to put Mary here. Mary Richards. And I'm going to assume that she's sat next to her father without doing any further research. We can change it later, it's fine, if it turns out to not be right. And we have a cigar. Cigar. Coat and a hat. Partially a glass of amber liquid. It might be that Peter doesn't have cigars. Partially empty glass. Oh, there's another cloudy liquid here as well. But someone else has tonic here as well. Sealed bottle label. Someone else has been served tonic. I have the cigar here. So one of them is Peter's. Peter Batley, and the other is Rose. Got him incorrect. Still incorrect. Okay, I'm gonna guess Lothar is actually here because he seems like the only person who probably has cigarettes. There we go. Didn't even need to do it by logic, just had to swap things around. So, she was given partially empty glass of liquid. What is it exactly that we have to work out? Someone wanted someone dead. Therefore, someone poisoned the something and hid the necessary key in a something. At the dinner party, someone ingested the poison and died. So this has to be Rose Cubert, right? One clever streamer caught something in the seating that I never noticed. Peter picked up his fork from the table, so it isn't at his place. Ah, true! I did remember that he had the fork on him, and it's not there. Makes sense. I mean, I thought, this is probably Lothar because it has the cigar. I feel like Peter probably isn't rich enough to afford cigars. Okay, let's see. Rose Cubert ingested the poison and died. Someone wanted someone dead, poisoned the something and hid the necessary key in a something. It can't be the wine because other people drank wine. Amber, lemonade. Full glass of cloudy liquid untouched. So the tonic must have been the stuff, something that was poisoned. And we have the key here. That's the key to this one here, I believe. We look... He has the key on him. Yeah, he just needs to get his big win, and he'll have all the cigars he ever needs. So we have the copy of the key. And we have another, like... It seems like, Little Pip has been making copies of the keys. But we have a blank here. This is the key to... This is the key to the medicine cabinet. And I guess this is the key to the pantry, maybe? No, not quite. It's a copy of a key. That's a safe, so it doesn't have a key. We don't know what that is the key to. We have the bag here with the... That's the key to the medicine cabinet. Now, it would be easy to say that... that the servant is the one who wanted Edmund dead. I'm guessing someone wanted Edmund dead. And so they poisoned the tonic. But then they also served... Then Rose also asked for tonic, drank it, and was poisoned. So, whoever poisoned the tonic had access to the medicine cabinet, so they were taking B's key. It could be this person, Ada. Sure, the beautiful lady who's next to you and will slip you a shilling. Frustrated when working. I guess they're trying to make you feel like this guy did it because he's the one who doesn't like his bosses. Oh, I see. This is the... That's the key to... That's the key to the liquor cabinet. And this must be the key to the pantry. And so... Little Pip has a copy of the... has a forged copy of the key to the liquor cabinet. And yeah, this must be the poison. That they've hid in the vase there. So it's whoever had access to these keys. It looks like Ada here had the key. And like this is potentially like her motivation to poison Edmund. But we don't know where that accusation is coming from. Like, it doesn't seem any of these other rooms would have access to this bag. She's the only one who has a window on this side who could then pull up this bag. What I feel. She hid the necessary key in a bag. I say. Question is, who wanted them dead? It's probably, I guess, the same person. I'm gonna guess Ada. Ada Baker. Guess not. Oh, perhaps, this is the guy who wanted them dead, but and then he asked Ada to do it. So if we say Brian Walker... No? Scroll is not filled in correctly. We had it close though. No, Ada Walker, Ada Baker. Not Rose Baker, Rose. So this is clear. It's saying that this is... Because we did that, we know that that's correct, right? Brian... Okay, so we've got to work out who wants... Like, Brian obviously has the motivation. But it seems as though... Ada is the one who... I'm pretty sure Ada is the one who applied the poison. But we don't know... I haven't figured out who wanted them dead. But seemingly a lot of people wanted him dead. March 4th. It's not... Like, the game is sort of trying to push you to think it's this guy because he has the... all the I hate my boss stuff in here. But I think that is probably not the case. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away, and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. It could be George Bridges. Revolution will come for you. Oh, the final vanguard. That could be it. That's one of the names too, isn't it? Final Vanguard. Final Mary. We're only missing 2 slots though. It's gotta be just this name here, right? George Bridges. Nope. I mean, this seems like it was written by Brian Walker under the pseudonym. You're interested, Lady Richards? I think you're too old for I should quarter instead. £100. Edmund Cloudsley. One of our stewards upon you. We have steward. And Monkey Man. A lot of people wanted this guy dead. Like your idea, as soon as they call it. Gonna continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. Still, he is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help. Must be talking about Peter. Into the colonies, where his violent nature will make him feel at home. Here we're having Danny. Peter and I were to join you. You could beguile him with tales of adventure in the colonies so we can ship him away. Must be talking about Peter here. This is here. Stewards. Bridges. And this is Striped Dark Hand. We actually get those names in the list here as well. Dark Hand and Monkey Man. Ada Baker poisoned the tonic and hid the necessary key in a bag. I mean, we could technically just go through every character on our list here until we get the right one. Right? Unless it's something really stupid. Like steward or something. Like if the steward is involved or something. Like, we can just put Monkey Man, because 2 or few slots are incorrect. And if we do that, it changes to the scroll is not filled incorrectly, so we can assume that anything we put in makes me assume that everything else here is correct, right? Because obviously Monkey Man is not the answer. So all we're missing is who wanted Edmund dead. And, like, there's a lot of potential options, right? Get the necessary key in a bag. I guess this is... had to resort to that a few times, what, just putting in everyone's name. There's gotta be, like, a logical way to figure it out, but... I don't know what it is. I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I'm certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. Invite you and your father to dinner on April 8th at my manor. So this is Mary's coat. This must be Lothar's coat. So this is Peter's coat and this is Rosa's coat. That's Pip. He's stolen a cigar. He's told to go to the city and grab some tobacco and a bottle of gin. There's the poison. Ada Baker poisoned the tonic. Why Ada? I am assuming it has something to do with this. I have to use this letter to share good... Oh! Remember to take the 4th one from every row. Use substance to remove target sincerely dark hand steward. Scroll has been fulfilled. Ada Baker received in code instructions from Darkhand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely in the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the medicine cabinet key. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. Yeah, that Darkhand is taken from a comic book. It makes it look like a red herring. Yeah. Well, I guess once you've seen the once you've figured out the note code like that, it doesn't matter. Made a copy of the medicine cabinet key. Use a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. Got him. Alright, I think this is going to have to be the last one for the eve, depending on how long it takes, but let's see. Explosive events in the forest cabin. Burkham Workhorse House. Workhouse. A box of confectionery. Henchman for hire in the Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker. Oakwood Gang Brawler Robber. Hardy Abe. Burkham Workhouse Brawler has a cart, so it's probably who they've gotten here. Little Billy. Hobbs Gang Burglar. Enters through chimneys. And Jack Nails. Timberbrook Inn Burglar Pickpock. We have hats. Drawing of hats. Okay. Here's Lucia. Ah, by the gods, what was that? Gentleman Robber strikes in Westbrook. September 15th. Okay, so we jumped ahead to September, or later even. Infamous gentleman robber Walter Keane, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. Story of the fifth robbery by the infamous gentleman, who, as is his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. The reward for catching Walter Keane has been increased to £100. See it. Oh, we don't have a name yet. Music. It's the crickets. Go, coin, go. There's Pip. Where are we? Dog. I guess the dog is called Coin. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. David Goran, you're in charge of all security and alarms. Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Oh, I see. Okay, so after Rose is killed, Edmund goes into hiding and he takes his servants with him. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Edmund Cloudsley. So he's calling this dog Coin. So I'm assuming that means this is Golden Doubloon. Ah! A sword, a ring with a ruby, a wrapped piece of confectionery, and a loaded pistol. And we've got, you know, Lucius with this here as well. Who is this? Scarecrow in a wooden coffin. Oh, this is, Mr. Blair. Or so on. I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it too decayed. The more recently it has died, the better. Oh, he's trying to fake his own death. This clue has been added. One of the old workhorse geezers croaked yesterday. I'll arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions. And to be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stuff. The old workhouse geezer. Arrange for a cart to move. Man is breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. 3 shilling, 5 pence, a key, and a loaded pit. Oh, this, No, this is David Goran, isn't it? This is the, carriage driver from the scene where the guy was getting exploded. And he used the name Ash Blair as a pseudonym when he killed Willard Wright, but he's actually David Goran. Oh, he doesn't appear here. Oh yeah, there he is. David Goran. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked. Arrange for a cart to move the corpse. quick before they bury him. So by workhouse geezers, are we talking about Hardy Abe, the Burkhound Workhouse brawler? Or it could be this guy here. He has the... Here's his hat as well. It's in this pictures of hats. We also see a hat here. A new hat in the latest city style. I see. So this is... This must be Walter Keane then. Because he's got pictures of hats. Maybe, anyway. We'll see. And he's got another fancy hat here as well. Oh, okay. Idol is... A small weight is tied to a pulled down lever at the back of the idol. Uh-huh. A pistol loaded. Has been out of thinking about. This guy is alive. PC. Vacuum. This simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. On further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum version 2. These are the markings for the spell the idol can do. Attempted with this input and was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously, still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Is this Edmund, then? We'll go back to that book in a minute. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday, in the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your tools. You get your share as we agreed. Lockpicks, a saw, and a loaded pistol. So this must be the pick lock in the... what was that? Oh, I see. The door has been barred, but then blown off. It's been sawed open. Who was the pick lock? Jack Nails. Jack Nails? Oh, I see. I see. What is this? And he has nails on the back of it, tattooed on the back of his hand. A rotten apple and a green apple. This is probably to do with the spells I'm going to look at in a minute. There's the bloke lying there. A shard of a vase. Who is this? Club. This is probably the workhouse guy. Hardy Abe has a cart. So this is going to be Hardy Abe. Oh, we have Little Pip here as well. Little Pip. And this is Hardy. Correct. The door's been sawn open or blown open. Alright, let's have a look at these spells. Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea. First step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. So this symbol here, I think, must mean gold. Which means... Right. Something air. So I guess this means remove or extract or something, this little cane with the dot, and then this means plate. Without the dot, it means like place. That. So this means decreased. Let's just check the others first. Unknown effect 14. Implications of this are what I surmise. This could be a tremendous discovery. The next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. Must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. Vitally urgent. Oh, right. So he's not faking his own death. He's doing experiments on dead bodies. Scarecrow. Why the Scarecrow? One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I'll arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me direct. Quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stuff. I don't care what it means. I remember to be discreet. Note that I do not want it to decay. The more recently is inside the bed. Finish up with this. Spontaneous combustion. You cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed this removal before it. Freezing. Observation. So this is remove heat. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. So... both this symbol appears in the fruit one as well as here. So I'm going to guess that this one means heat. And this means increased. So this is decreased heat, and this is increased heat. Plus something. Check out this last one. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If it is red, it is ready for increased input, and it will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you only perform decreased input, and it will turn red afterward. So what's it doing? It's doing increased something or other. Shards. You have air. Decreased air? Seriously, it did not create a complete vacuum. Decrease something. Decrease matter. And this is air? There we go. So this is decreased matter, which makes the object disappear. This is decreased air. So this is decreased gold and then increased gold. This decreased matter that we don't have the symbol for. Increase matter something. And then increase matter heat, decrease matter heat. And then increase and decrease. So it's on blue, which means we've just performed an increase. So it's increase air in this vase, which has caused the vase to explode. Okay, what's our question here? Something something needed a something. Something something, along with accomplice, did a something upon entering something something, suddenly something. Meanwhile, wow, this is a big one. When Jack Nails and what was the other guy? Hardy Abe. Where is it? Abe Hardy entered the room. The vase exploded and killed them both. Meanwhile, I guess that's Edmund. Meanwhile, Edmund, Cloudsley, increased the amount of air in a sealed vase. Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. David Gorin, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin. Oh, we don't have the black dog. They're not even in here. This has got to be Edmund, right? But he looks really old, even though it hasn't been a year. Yeah, we can even see his robe is monogrammed EC. So I wonder if he did this experiment to turn a rotten apple fresh. I wonder if he did something happened and he made himself old. Anyway, upon entering, suddenly something. It looks like clubbed. Appears to have lost consciousness, and Hardy Abe has the club. On entering, Hardy Abe suddenly clubbed David Gorin. Right. I guess this is actually Walter Keane. Needed a corpse. Walter Keane, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin. Arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions. So maybe David hired these guys to bring the corpse. But they actually brought this. They just brought an empty coffin so they could then rob the place. Needed a corpse. Walter Keane, along with accomplice, delivered a coffin. Hardy Apes at the club. David Gorin, Everclose increased the amount of air in a sealed vase. Entered the room, the vase exploded and killed them both. I feel like there's more going on here that I didn't... Like, why is he old? He's bald. Maybe he's always been bald and was just wearing powdered wigs in the previous ones? I guess he is pretty old. Maybe he's just wearing a wig. And here, this guy has the saw that let them break into the room. There's lots of other details that it doesn't make you figure out, which is interesting. Pip is letting the dog out of the room here. Arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me direction. Quick before they bury him, I don't know. So this, I guess he has received... David Gardner's received this from Keane, I guess. But then it's all a trick to come and then rob the place. Interesting stuff. And we've got a cutscene here, I guess. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally sent off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterward? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died. Bless his... That feels like a lie. Alright, now we got up to number 7, but that's going to be it for today. This is a cool game. I'm enjoying it a lot. Looking forward to seeing where it goes next time. But really interesting and unique as well. And I find it interesting how they've got the plot is weaving through the whole thing, but it doesn't make you work out every detail. There's little bits and pieces hidden as well that sort of bring everything together. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Cheers. See you next time.